welcome to Violin with Paula. I'm Paula and this is my trusty violin Francesco. And we are on week 2 of the Kreutzer challenge, the 42-week long voyage where we discover all of these etudes, figure out how to make music out of them, and also get in touch with our breath along the way. So, as always, let's start with some breathing exercises. Put our instruments down, and let's start by breathing in and out in 4. So we'll do in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. We're starting to move the arms. Letting them come up a bit higher with each breath. Nice audible breaths. For me, I'm recording this on a Friday night, so I'm leaving the week behind, ready to go into the weekend. Let's bring our shoulders up to our ears and back. And bring right shoulder to right ear and back the other way. Knees softly bent. And let's maybe draw some circles with our nose. Our noses, which all have the same nose. And then back the other way. If you find yourself yawning, that's fantastic. It's a sign of relaxation. And let's just do some quiet breaths without any movement, but just being aware of your feet in the floor. Closing your eyes if you like. Letting your knees be softly bent. Imagining the breath going all the way down through your lungs, through your hips and waist. Down your legs, into your feet. Let's slowly move to take up our instruments. As we do so, let's watch our backs, make sure we don't lean over like this and crunch our neck forward, but that we keep our neck long and our chin tucked. Right, so we're going to start with some E flat major long tones. Today's etude is number 5 in E flat major, so let's get ourselves used to the key. Let's remember as we bring our instruments up, not to do that, but just violin or viola up, under the chin, and then you can turn the head, and it's all right there, and it rests really nicely on the collarbone. We can try that. Really enjoy that stretch you get in your jaw when you yawn. You're probably all yawning now, it's very contagious. So just practicing bringing up the instrument without taking the body out of alignment. Now let's pick any note in an E flat major arpeggio. So it could be E flat, could be B flat, or G natural, or even G flat if you're feeling exotic. And let's start on an up by this time. Remembering to breathe in first, and we're going to do some long tones. I'm going to do it in third position for fun. So let's do 4 notes, 4 beats per bow. So we'll breathe in first, so in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, very satisfying to go back to the floor after doing long bows. Right, so the next bit we're going to do is an E flat major scale. Again, we're going to do scales in thirds, and you can choose the octave you want to play in. But instead of long tones this week, we're going to do semiquavers. So it'll be about this speed. And I'll start and play 2 notes, and then you'll join in. And even though we're playing faster notes, still concentrate on keeping the breath flowing in and out as you're playing. So even as you start, that it has breath. So here we go. Very good. Let's do the same again, and this time I want you to do something different. So either a different octave or a different rhythm, so you might do quavers, or you might do any other rhythm or bowing you'd like to do. Maybe something out of the point, just something different. So 3 and very good. And now let's go on to the Kreutzer Etude. So this etude does not have any other bowings written, it's all marked completely separately, which is a fine exercise, but I also think it's a bit boring. And every time I've tried to play it without adding some slurs, I've just ended up adding them in. So I've decided to give up the fight and just play it with some slurs. So this is going to be my rendition of a slightly, I don't want to say more musical, but at least more slurred edition of Kreutzer number 5. So I would encourage you to add your own as well, or maybe to play it all off the string, play it all on the string at the point, do something a bit different with it, because why not? So I'm going to go ahead and play it for you now. So I'd love to hear your own versions of it as well. If you don't want to comment with your recordings publicly, definitely record it on your own, on your phone. It doesn't have to be fancy camera or anything, but it's good just for you to have it and to hear it. And if you do make a recording and want to share it with us, absolutely leave it in the comments in the video. And in the meantime, thank you so much for joining. Hopefully we'll see you next week when we're going to do the Etude number 3 in C major. I do promise the keys get more interesting. And in the meantime, if you've enjoyed this, like it, share it with a friend, a violinist, a violist, any instrument who might enjoy it. And if you really want to support, you can visit cambridgestringquartet.co.uk and become a friend of our quartet. Thanks so much, and see you next week.